Alright. I am back in the old she-bitch that is my fucking car, Mila. I don't know if I've ever said her name live, even though her spirit is about to be transferred into another being, probably, hopefully. I'm on my way home. I've tried to record this a couple times. I don't know what's gonna make it in or if this is gonna be anything at all. Still, if it makes it out. I've done this a few times, but whatever. But yeah, I'm driving the car right now. It's drivable. It's not what it used to be. It's like still kind of misfiring. I can't really like lay into it like it used to, but it's getting me to work and it's getting me home. So that's really all I need it for right now. I think what I want the next thing to be is I'm gonna try to trade this with someone or sell it, get whatever I can while it's working. Like let them know what's going on. I'm not trying to be like a sleazeball and like sell it, say it's fine, because I mean it's obviously not. It's like once you get behind the wheel you can tell, or I can tell, and then it's like I'm gonna explain it. But yeah, I think I'm if everything goes according to plan, I'm gonna try to post this guy up, try to get it, see if anybody's interested. And just like an outright trade or like a mechanic special where they know it's kind of messed up, but it's still drivable. So, that's the main thing. Because, like, I had it checked out by another mechanic, like, probably like a week ago, if that. And he's like, what I did technically basically just fixed it for the most part right now. It's like it could go for another several 1,000 miles, to be honest with you, but it's like I would just have to always be like cautious and not push it, and basically just drive it like a fucking Honda Civic. And I don't know. I don't know. I think that me as a person loves driving, but I think that me as a person have also undergone a lot of change, where it's like this car was like the coolest thing about me to my own self for a minute, and it's just not that anymore. Like I'm much more interested in like expanding my culinary knowledge and becoming like an actual chef to myself, because it's like that's something I could like legitimately dedicate my life to, just like the art of like getting better at food and just like cuisine, because yeah, the future's it's not looking great for myself right now. It's not bad, it's just not great. I got a lot of dental work that I gotta do, so that's one thing I gotta figure out. That's $14,000 that I gotta figure out how to make. So yeah, I'm having the biggest issue extracted at the end of next month. I have to like put in for work and all that. I'm gonna have to like take a week off, stock up on pain management. I try to go as herbalistic about stuff like that as possible, because it's like having Crohn's, I have to be very cautious, and just like years of wear and tear on my body, it just like, I don't know, I'm just kind of in a setback mode right now. My gut biome is not the greatest, so just resetting a lot of stuff. And it's like, it's better than it's been in a minute, but it's just not where I want to be. So if I like do the extraction, they give me pain medicine, that's just it can cause a lot more issues than it helps ultimately. So I don't know, I might have to sit there and kind of suffer through it a bit more. It's just gonna suck, but it's like it's a healing process, so it's gonna get better. I know it's gonna get better, so, but we'll see how that goes. Obviously I'm gonna still take the pain medicine, like get it, like fill the prescription, but it's very much gonna be a last minute or a last resort. I'll probably have to take some that day, but hopefully after that I can maybe just like deal with it without it. I don't know, just a thought. So, but yeah, my list of just food just diminishes even more, because it's like now I legit have to basically just cut out sugar. Because it's like, why would I do that when I know I have literal cavities in my mouth? Like, bruh, let's eat like I don't have insurance, which I don't. So, yeah, fuck that. So it's like sugar's out. Gluten is already out. That excludes a lot. Dairy, kind of so-so. It's kind of basically not really in the picture. I'll do like yogurt, Greek yogurt, like a nice tzatziki sauce on some meat, or just like straight yogurt at work, or like with like granola or some shit like that, which is great. It's fine. But, and then butter. That's like the most dairy I really crave for the most part. Or whenever I go to one of my friends' parties and they have a charcuterie board, I may indulge in that. But yeah, I generally don't do a lot of cheese or dairy like that. Don't do any milk. If I do milk, it's gonna be oat milk. So, yeah. The want and the need to like protect my gut are just in alignment right now, so I just gotta be uber strict on my diet. And it's not a diet, it's just a lifestyle. It's just what I have to do. It's just what I'm doing now. You know, just whole meats, rice, vegetables, potatoes. Basically, I try to stay away from the middle of the store as much as possible from here on out for the rest of my fucking life. This is just the way of living. I cannot do all the processed shit. The dude I live with, he gave me, he tends to like send some money on the holidays, so he gave me a little bit, and one thing I got was, I got a nice big crock pot. Cause I've been like surviving or getting by on like, just like grocery store broth, and I'm kind of over it, dude. It doesn't taste great. It's not even real broth. It's broth by like the metric that they're able to, or that they the metric they quantify by, but it's like, that means it's like 1 part chicken to like 23 parts water or something ridiculous like that. So it's just like cloudy chicken water. So I need that actual like gelatin, man. The shit that my mom used to make. She used to make homemade broths at home, so I'm sure she would love to hear that, or if she hasn't already assumed, honestly. But like, I don't think the sound's gonna really come through on this mic here, but the engine's like, it's like stuttering right now. So whenever it idle, fuck, that is my bad. I shouldn't have revved it like that. It's fucking cold right now, and I literally can't feel my feet, so yeah, that could have honestly been pretty bad right there. I have to like keep it within like a certain range. But yeah, the tips of my toes are just fucking frozen. I don't know what it is about cold weather. That's why I'm doing this. It's like I feel so cozy. Like I just want to like snuggle up in bed, or like just like play a good video game. I've been doing that a lot more recently, which is kind of a shocker. I just wasn't able to like calm my mind down enough to do that, and then my car fucked up, and then my mind was like, you know what? I'm over it, bro. We literally can't fucking go anywhere. Let's just chill the fuck out and play these games that we've been wanting to play for forever. So that's what I've been doing. I tried to go through like the whole like nostalgia thing and like do shit I had already played, but it's like I'm bored of it. I remember it. I'm like, yeah, I remember playing Halo 3. I don't want to do it again. It was fun. I want to play some new shit and like have some new experiences and stuff. Well, not necessarily having like the newest console. I like fucked around and got like an old Xbox, so on a payment plan, which honestly, looking at it, I was like, why didn't I just get like a PS5 on a payment plan if I was gonna do a payment plan? Because it was like $23 for the Xbox, and then I paying like $16 a month for the... I'm sorry, it was like $23 a month for the PlayStation 4. Or something like that. Something like... It was a very negligible amount. And then it's like $16 for the Xbox. But thought of the PlayStation literally didn't even cross my mind, so... Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, I got an Xbox. I wanted to play Xbox games. Gears of War. Blah. My mouth isn't working. Gears of War was the original game I wanted to play, but honestly, it's just not the same, man. It's like, I'm 30 now. Back in the day, it was like so gritty and like scary, and it was like, oh, I don't want to be one of those. Oh, I would hate to go underground and fight the locusts. Which, I mean, I guess, yeah, but like it's just very cartoony to me right now. It's like, oh, okay. Like, I see why I liked it. I see why it like was the jumping off point for a lot of the stuff that I'm into now. But going back and playing it, it's just not the same experience. Like, it was one of those things. Me and my homie Dustin, that was like the game that we played, or one of the games. It was that. We got Resident Evil 5. Those are like two very seminal games in my life. Gran Turismo was a big one that we played. And we weren't really friends during my Battlefield 3 era. I was kind of... Battlefield 3 was like when I was like probably like the sickest. Pretty sick. One of the sickest times of my life. I was really good at Battlefield 3. I used that game to like dissociate a lot. We played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, I think, a lot too. I forget which one. It was one of them. We definitely played it a lot, so. But yeah, those are like some of the last games I really kind of got to play. The rest was banned, so. Like the first series I went back and played was Mass Effect, so I went through the first 3 of those. Enjoyed that quite a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. The ending obviously was trash, but 1 was just fun. It's kind of hard to go back to it, I guess, because just like the mechanics of it, it's a little bit dated. But I played them in order, so. But because like you don't even have to worry about ammo in the first one. It's very much an RPG, and in the second one, it just gets a bit more first-person shootery. I feel like the story's probably the best in the second one. So, because it's like with all the options in that, and then the third, it's just very much just like, all right, I see what you're doing here. Combat's still pretty fun. I'm definitely gonna bump this difficulty up to get something out of it. But I mean, all in all, it was a fun journey. I enjoyed it from start to finish. I even went back and played 2 and 3, at least a little bit. That's because I enjoyed them. I just enjoyed it. I just recently finished Spec Ops: The Line. That was fucking phenomenal. I haven't been so enraptured in a game in a minute, so Spec Ops: The Line was fucking fun. I was just like sitting there playing it in my room, and then I finished it, and I was so pissed. I was literally pissed because I was like, what the fuck, man? How did I finish it so fast, bro? I was like impressed and like disgusted and annoyed with myself, bro. Because it's like I'm noticing as I like allow myself to just be, I'm like, I'll find something, I'll love it, and then I will just binge it to death. Whether that be food, media, anything. Like, I like chai lattes. I got chai lattes for a day, every day for like months. Until finally I was sick of it. I went to Tin Drum and I had the citrus pad thai, and I had that like once a week at least for like a year until I got sick of it. If not more, every week. Like, I go hard in the motherfucking paint for the shit that I like. And I was expecting that game to last so much longer. And then, like, I got to the end of it and I was like, what the fuck, dude? I'm so happy I had this experience, but shit. Because it's like, well, now what the fuck do I gotta do? So I'm like searching for something else. I got a Hitman. They had that on sale. It was like a two version combo set. So I got that. That was like $24. I hate that I'm spending this money, but I'm bored, bro. But like, I got that. I started playing it, and I don't know. I didn't do the appropriate amount of research, so fuck. But yeah, I opened it up and I'm like, oh, this is a bit older looking than I anticipated. So I'm like, there's just only so far back I'm really willing to go after a certain point. It's just like diminishing returns for myself, because it's like, I didn't even play shit that looked this old, man. It's not nostalgic for me. Like, I'd love to be that niche about it, but nah, man. Like, I like it to look at least somewhat decent. So I stopped that. I got Metal Gear Solid 5 Revengeance or whatever, the dude with the blade. Because I wanted to play the original Metal Gear, or at least Metal Gear 3, so I could get that experience, because I was like going from Spec Ops to Line or something. It's like a shooter, but it's like just one of those, like, people live and die by that series, so. But it wasn't on Xbox. I would have to get it on my PlayStation, but it's like, I want to use the Xbox controller. What I need is a fucking PC. So I got that, played it a little bit. It's fun, but I'm like, I'm really not trying to play like a hack and slash, to be honest with you. I'm like, that's not the experience that I'm looking for. At least not like this, because it's like, I just feel like I'm playing Bloodborne again, or a Souls game or something like that, so. And I have nothing against those games. I've made it decently far in Bloodborne, but I got bored. I got bored, man. I don't know what else to say. I wish I was interested in it, but I'm like, alright, it's kind of, I'm just tired of like throwing myself at shit and then figuring it out. At least like in that specific type of genre, because it's like, it's just like, time it for the parry and do all this, and then you get to punish, and yeah, it's like, okay. Whereas something like Spec Ops The Line, it's just like it's still a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Like, honestly, that game was pretty difficult in some areas. I had to lower the difficulty like a little bitch, I hate to admit. But I don't know, it's just different style of game. I've been throwing myself at Souls games for like the past few years when I wasn't really gaming, so it'd be like, I'll binge on it for like 2 weeks, make it a decent amount, forget about it for 6 months, come back, try to get back into it. So, like the first few opening parts of Bloodborne, I can just like blindfold walk through for the most part. Except for that first boss. That first boss is insane. I would have to very much focus up for that. But, I mean, having now done it twice? 2 or 3? No, I've restarted Bloodborne a lot. Honestly, I don't know how many times I beat the first boss. Because it's like, I've restarted it just so many times. Because it's like, by the time I get back to it, I would just forget everything. Like, where was I? Why do I have these items? What was I going for? You know? So, just giving my brain a break from it. I'm fully aware that I'm probably going to go back to it eventually. And once that happens, I'm probably going to be insane with it. That's all I'm saying. It's out. I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Alright, driving home. say, obviously, I'm driving up, pulling up to my house. Oh, so yeah, I think Mila Soul has left this vehicle here. She's with me, and she's saying, let's see if I can get transferred to something else a bit more reliable for now. Because ultimately, no matter the fucking car, if I'm in it, I'm gonna make it fucking mine. It's not a matter of being cool or anything like that anymore. I've transcended past that. This is just next level shit, bro. All of this is only temporary. If I want a car that's, like this in the future, then I'll figure out a way to make it happen. But right now, trying to save up $4,000 to just get a new engine in this car just seems like an insane thing to ask. So, I guess $3,000. $3,000. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, here we are. Back in the car like old times. Even though her spirit's not here, it's like it's in the car. It's just not what it used to be. I came to work. I'm at work I came to work a little bit early because Sprouts is right next to us. So I was like, let me go ahead and try to get some of this shopping done real fast. Because what I'm trying to do, since the car is fucked up right now, and it's like I need to drive it as little as possible. I just try to double up on shit when I can. So it's like, if I go to work, I can come in early enough to get like fresh produce if I need to from Sprouts. But meat and stuff like that, I'd probably go somewhere else. Unless they have like those little like rotisserie chickens, which are pretty good. I actually just got one. I want to say, last week, because I still have some of the broth. I got a chicken and I made like my own homemade broth. So I was very, very ecstatic about that. That turned out pretty good. Because buying it in the store is obviously just not that great. I'm saying obviously there was just like another huge scandal. Broth isn't really broth. Like they say that like broth can be broth if it's like 0.3% chicken to the rest being water. So it's like 98 parts water and then 3 parts chicken. Or 2 parts chicken. Anyways, but yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to like get more on that shit. Because it's like if I'm naturally eating it, me learning how to make it at home is just going to make things a lot better. And cheaper as well, so yeah. I posted the car like 2 days ago on Craigslist. No one's bitten, obviously, because it's like a ticking time bomb. So I might go on like Facebook Marketplace or look on Craigslist to see if there's anybody looking to specifically trade vehicles, and then maybe hit some of those guys up, see if they're interested in trading for this guy. But other than that, it's like just save money for a minute. I don't know why. Every time I record, I like use a different cadence a little bit, and I hear it. I don't know, or maybe I'm just like that, and I just haven't really spoken to anybody at this level in a minute. Because in all honesty, the only time I really speak at like a regular volume is when I'm at work, and when I'm with friends, I'm always yelling. Almost always yelling, because it's like we're someplace where music's on, and I'm just having to yell. But yeah. So I'm gonna be landlocked for a fucking minute again. I almost got out and then I'm back in. But it's like I got out and I used the time wisely. Ultimately, what did I do? I went to a doctor's and I got checked out and I figured out what was wrong with me with the little bit of time that I had. So you know what? I'm not mad at it. I was very responsible with my fucking time. So it is what it is, but nonetheless, that means I'm gonna be landlocked in my fucking room for a lot longer. Trying to figure out how to get this shit paid for, bro. And like fixed and like whatever. So that's the plan. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a blessing in disguise, because since my car fucked itself, I have just fallen back in love with gaming. It's just been a thing that I wasn't able to really do for a minute, but now I'm just like, I really can't go anywhere. I've seen so many cooking shows, and it's like, I need to switch it up. So it's like, I'm running out of cooking shows, like, literally. Like, I'm, like, feeding for shit to watch. I'm on the Netflix one right now, the Master Chef class or whatever. That one, and then they're doing like this new card game based one, which is pretty dope. But it's like I've seen all of the decent ones as far as I can tell. Because it's like I don't really do baking shows. Fuck baking shows. But anyways, I digress for now. I'm sure that topic will come back up later. But I say all that to say, but yeah, love of gaming. It's come back. I think I want to just like stream the games I want to stream, because like there's like just like this ongoing list of games that I have just been wanting to play for years, for my whole life. A lot of them are just old, because it's like I got the Xbox One, so I'm going through like the old classics that I just never sat down and played. That's all I'm doing, and it is so much fun. I originally got the Xbox trying to like do like the whole nostalgia, like I'm gonna play Gears again, I'm gonna play Halo again, and it's like, it's just boring. I've done it, I remember it. This is like the last game I played before I stopped playing games, so it's like, nah, dude, I still need new shit. But it just so happens the new shit that I'm into is also the old shit, so it's kind of like a win-win. So yeah, I got a little headset. It's just a headset. So I got a headset that actually came in the mail today. I did a lot of research, because it's like, bruh, I'm broke. I don't actually have money, like, at all. Like, I have shit I need to do. So, but it's like I gotta switch things up, and it's like I can sit down and play games for a minute again. So that's the vibe. So a headset bought. I set up my Twitch account yesterday, or like reset it up, because this is something I wanted to do for a minute. So I just kind of like re-logged in and like changed the name to what I wanted it to be and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm hella excited for the games, and then I'm gonna record it just so I have like some like proof that I was here. Like, there's so much that I am, and there's so much to me, and it's all just in the past, and there's no proof of it, and it's like just all the me's that I was that people just don't get to meet. It's annoying. I feel like I'm the best version right now, but there's just like, I just wish people could have seen me at certain different times so they could like know where I'm coming from now. But it's just like human struggle. That's just like life, I guess, and communication. And ultimately, the better I get at communicating, the easier that problem is to deal with. So it's not a solution, it's just like it's a natural goings on, I guess. You can subscribe to it or not. It's like wherever you put your time in, wherever you'd like to invest. And it's not even that I necessarily want to be understood for like who I was in the past to where I'm at right now, because it's like, no, don't judge me on my past, judge me on who I am right now. But to have someone that you know knows you in depth like that, I'm realizing that is something I definitely miss. I just don't have that right now. That tit for tat, that back and forth, that, oh yeah, I know that you're like this because of dot 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 dot. But so it's a process. All of this is a process. It's just it's what it is. I will say it's nice though. my bug out response now when I'm like freaked out and I'm like, everything's trash. Fuck this. I'm not gonna make it to tomorrow. It still seems to be just like eating healthy and like getting all my shit, so I'm just going with it. Like I was saying, I went to Sprouts, got some bananas, avocado, got myself an apple, grapes as well. Stuff to snack on. It's like I already got rice. I need to get some protein on the way home, so some sort of meat. I don't know what I want to do. I might try to slow cook something. I was thinking about maybe trying to slow cook like a brisket or something, but honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just sounds so intimidating. And then if I buy all the ingredients and I don't like it, bruh. It's like I only have so much money to play with. Like, I want to cook new things, but it's like I gotta be cheap about it. Sorry, I've been like moving the phone around for a minute. But yeah, it's like, it kind of feels like old times again right now. It's like, I don't know. Things are shit, so I gotta get back in my bag. I gotta stop fucking around, but it's like I haven't been fucking around. I just have to use my newfound life skills and put them to the test, I guess. But yeah, 14 grand for the teeth. It'd be like $4,000 to put a new engine in this car. Or I'm thinking too, as long as I can get like $1,500 in the bank, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for me that's like, it's just a little bit of work to get there right now. I can most likely get like a little cheap work truck or something and like drive that. And like, it's like, as long as I get there, it's like, okay, whatever. I could buy that, still have this car. You know? God, I'm sorry, I'm not crying over my car. But like, still have, you know, Mila would just be a new thing. Mila could be a work truck. Mila would love to be a work truck. If you're wondering what I'm kind of picturing in my head, this whole, like, soul of a car thing, reference The Doctor's Wife, Matt Smith. I don't remember what season that is of Doctor Who, but the TARDIS literally gets turned into a woman. And she's, like, all over the place and, like, hot about it. And, like, it's, like, very, very British. So, yeah, that's Mila. That's Mila in my head. Obviously, she's a baddie. She got a fat ass right now. So, it's, like, whatever she has, or whatever she's moving into in the future, it's, like, it's gonna be fly no matter what. It's, like, it's just what it is. So I brandished her with a sticker from a scene from a movie that I love. I'm not going to say that because I don't know if I want to move it on to my other car. And if this becomes anything and anybody hears it, and I don't know. It's just a very distinguishable thing. So, but yeah. I love this car, but, like, cars are nothing, things are nothing, everything means nothing. It's like, I can't be upset about it. Like, bring the shit on, bro. Throw it on me. I will figure it out. There's so many worst-case scenarios, and every single worst-case scenario, you know what? It's like, it's a scenario. I'm still here. I'm still chugging. As long as I can sleep in a warm bed, eat what I need to eat and what I want to eat now. So, just generally pretty healthy. And, like, I guess game at this moment, as long as I can do that, it'd be great. I'm happy that I got internet. Oh, it sounds like I'm lying, I swear. I promise. I promise I have internet. I'm not trying to pull not trying to yank your chain here, guy. But, at least that's how it sounded in my head. I don't know. I overthink how I sound, because holy shit, look at what I'm doing. I'm recording myself. So I might overthink it a little bit, but it's whatever. If I can sit here for hours and watch people just talk about nothing on YouTube, I think I can actually literally talk about nothing. Maybe that's what this is. It's like the Seinfelds of podcast, or it's not even that. I hate calling it a podcast, but it's like the Seinfelds of audio living. I hate this. Yeah. How about on like the first day back of the new year, they drop like this call sheet with like 200 people on it that I need to call? I want to tell y'all it did not get done. And I kind of just sat there and looked at it. So, I mean, I was so tired because it's like, yeah, we had New Year's Day off, but it's like I'm still fucking exhausted from like New Year's Eve partying and shit, bro. Like, and if I may or may not have ingested an entire bottle of wine by myself. So, it was an accident. It was not planned. Honestly, I'm fine. I don't need to do that anytime soon. And I don't think there are any upcoming celebrations, so... It was just in the moment, like, we were partying. We started singing. I got real into it. Everyone was into it. Like, we were just vibing. Like, we were just doing karaoke, so... It was a vibe. It was a vibe. I wasn't drinking at this point. We were, like, sitting at the table, and then my one friend, she was like, hey, do you want some wine? I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, if you're going. He was like, I mean, it just seems like you needed it. I was like, all right, fine. I was expecting just, like, a glass. How about this woman brought me an entire, like, half of a bottle of wine? Bruh. And it's like, I'm sitting there singing. We were literally on Amine, Caroline. we were literally like going ham on that song. She walks over, hands me a whole bottle or half a bottle of wine. And it's like, I'm already like kind of okay there. Like, I'd already had like several glasses by that point. So I was pretty buzzed, but I was like, what? And then I was like, I felt so fucking cool. Because it's like I'm sitting there with the mic in one hand, a fucking bottle of Josh in the other. It's a nice red. You know, I'm classy. I'm a classy bitch, so a nice little red. Yeah, and I'm just sitting there going ham, and then I just start chugging it, bro. Not chugging, I was still sipping, because it's like, I wanted to enjoy it, but sorry I'm coughing a lot. I'm really, really having to focus on, like, my, like, tone and tonality right now. Why? Because I don't want to start yelling, and I'm like, keep it in my bag. I sound insane when I talk like this to myself. I feel like my voice is, like, so gravelly and, like, off-putting almost a little bit. But it's, like, it's where I naturally speak. So I'm, like, fighting the urge to, like, go higher. It's a whole, like, mental gymnastics I have to do sometimes when I start hearing myself, like, have a good time and, like, yeah. It's super annoying. But it's a real thing that happens, so I'm talking about it. But yeah, gaming. Gonna start gaming, dude. And just recording it. I don't know what I'll start with. I'm thinking either maybe the Black Ops series or Max Payne 3. Like, actually streaming it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going through BioShock Infinite right now just because it's like a game that I know. I don't really love the controls that much. Like, I'm not playing on hard, I'm playing on normal. I don't want to hit, like... I feel like playing on hard is just a bunch of, like, bullet sponges. And I really don't like that they take money out of your account when you die, so... Back in the day, I was on, like, the 1999 mode or whatever, some bullshit. I was like, I'm over that, dude. I'm trying to have a good time. I don't need a challenge like that. Life is challenging enough. I don't need to make it extra hard when I get home, like, and have to, like, throw myself at something for hours to, like, get it done. I mean, a certain amount of that is fun for me, but at a certain point, it's like, bro, I'm over this. Like, I think that's just why I ultimately got burnt out on, like, the Souls games and, like, all that. Because it's like, I've been throwing myself at that for years. And it's like, I just wasn't getting anywhere. Because it's like, I wasn't diligent enough to sit there for the amount of hours it would take to, like, learn this shit. So, and I would, like, get so, like, in my head after a minute. And, like, my body be all tense and shit, so. But, yeah. Oh my god, look at that. I love talking when I have a time constraint and I know that I can't do it for a minute. Because now I have to go into work. And then as soon as I get home later today, you know what's going to happen? I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. Oh, they're going to hear me talking and shit. Oh my god, they're going to probably hear me upstairs and they're going to think I'm a little idiot. I'm just a dumb little boy. I'm just a dumb little idiot boy. Look at this little bitch boy over here thinking he can actually do stuff, man. Fuck that guy. He doesn't know anything. He's a little bitch. Hey, I hate that guy. Did you hear him out there? That's what it is. So, anyways. That's just shit that be going through my head. I don't know. I feel so out of place in so many places. But everybody's telling me I'm at home. So I need to start listening to everybody and just relax and be here. Because I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, and I don't know what's on the other side, so. Fuck it, man. I guess we just ball, bro. We ball. Just got off of work. Just stepped outside. Very cold day. Very cold day. It's been like a weird winter here. Like if you've been in Georgia. I was about to say Atlanta. It's like if you're from Georgia, you know, it's like everybody lives in Atlanta. But yeah, it's been like the most bitch-ass fucking winter. Like it's been like basically damn near summer every day. And just recently decided to actually get cold and it's January now, so. We're like almost halfway through January and it's like, yeah, it's feeling like winter right now. So yeah, fuck that. I'm about to go home. I'm debating whether or not I need to go to Kroger or someplace. Because it's like, actually, you know what? I have to go to Kroger because I need floss. I don't have floss right now. And I keep forgetting to get it. And that is a priority because my teeth are fucked up. So I got to continue to floss and do all that shit more regularly than I do now. But yeah, I made this like soup last night and it just did not turn out well. I had cut up some chicken and just kind of threw it in the beginning, so I thought that if I like cooked it in the same pan, you know, saute the chicken and throw the broth and the veggies on top, then it would all cook. But no, I got a dry chicken because I didn't realize I should have cooked the chicken separately if I was going to cube it like that. So I fucked up. I definitely fucked up there. But yeah, so I just have sorry, I'm just getting ready to like drive and shit. Grabbing my second phone, or my first phone, just for music. But yeah, so I don't know, because I really don't want to stop again with this car. I'm trying to like double up on shit, so. But yeah. What's going on?
Strumming my pain.
Let the shit warm up. So yeah, that's the biggest thing right now. Finally the games I ordered got here yesterday, or the day before. No, yeah, yesterday. So that was fantastic. I'm very excited about that. I've been playing. So, long story short, right? So, I had already written off Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. So, I was like, I am not here for another hack and slash. I'm trying to, like, take a break from that. Because it's like, I was just bored of it. Dark Souls, all that shit is like, I just didn't want anything like it. So, I was like, alright, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead, get the game I want. Get actual Metal Gear Solid for my Xbox. I was like, I'm just gonna order it from GameStop because I gotta get the disc. And then I'll be done. I'm just gonna wait for it and then we'll be chill. Lo and behold, like right after I like made that, bought it, all that shit, our internet goes out. I have nothing to do. And there's like no games downloaded that I want to play. And the only thing I can kind of somewhat get into is Metal Gear, because it's like I'm waiting to play Metal Gear now. So it's like, alright, well at least it's in the world. It's like not exactly on the same timeline. Well, it is, but like, you know, it's like you're focusing on a whole different character. Raiden. I'm pretty sure his name is. But I've just really fallen in love with the combat and like the story and stuff. And like I've just started to have a good fun, which is it's just like crazy. Because it's like I sat down to sit down and play it, and I was like, I don't want to fucking do this. I'm exhausted. I'm just like wasting time right now. So, but nah, man. like the combat is genuinely fun. The pairing system, like, it's pretty fun. It feels a lot more forgiving than like a Dark Souls, or like a Bloodborne for sure. And I'm also playing on normal. I'm assuming probably if I bump it up to hard, it's probably just like immediately on the same level. So, but like, I don't know, the content, but just like the reward feedback in that game loop is pretty fun. And just like beating the shit out of people is just a good time sometimes, man. So it's a blast, and it's like there's so many things, and there's like so many levels you can take this game. I started watching this like 3-hour breakdown of the combat because it's crunchy. It's a crunchy game. So, but I'm really enjoying the story. I just finished one of the coolest looking boss fights I've done in a minute. I don't even remember his name. He looks like a fucking biker. He has like weird helmet type shit. I'm laughing just because it's been an interesting day. Shit. But when you attack the dude, he breaks apart, and it's like you have to like time it with like a light that it's fun. It's fun. And it's like it's been so long since I've seen like a video on it, or like someone like having a breakdown of it. It's like I don't remember the story or anything. So it's just been a fucking blast. I don't know how else to say it. It's just been a fucking blast. So I'm like super excited to do that. And it's like I probably wouldn't have picked it up again if the internet hadn't gone out, and I was just sitting around for like 2-3 days waiting for another game that I had ordered to arrive, because it's like I'm using snail mail, I guess, right now. Because I had to order it from like actual GameStop and not Amazon with the 2-day delivery. So I had to slum it a little bit, which I hate to my core that bothers me. I hate to my core that it bothered me that I had to wait for more than the 2-day shipping that Amazon provides. Like, I was so giddy and excited for it, and I was like, I just want to play it. It's like I couldn't download it, I had to wait. It just felt, I don't know, just organic and real, I guess. But yeah, fun game. So I don't know what I want to do. So I got the Metal Gear Solid collection, so it's 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, and then Liberty Walker. So I guess that's 4. I don't know. It has to be, because it came out with 5 after. So, but yeah, I don't know if I want to start with 2, and go to 3 and 4, or start with 3, go to 2, and then go to 4. Because people say that 3 is like the best one, and it's like I'm here for the story, but it's like the third is like it's like a prologue or something, so it's like chronologically it kind of works. I think it's like the Star Wars movies, maybe, or I'm overthinking it. But so I don't know what I want to do, but I'm also really, really interested in completing Max Payne as well. And that's the other game I also got when I got the Metal Gear collection. And it's like, bruh, fuck! I want to just play all these games at the same time. Which, I mean, honestly, that's probably going to happen in overlap, because it's like I got them all downloaded yesterday as soon as the internet was back up. Which is weird, because it's like I was able to download the 2 games within, I guess, 3 games, because it just came on several discs. But, yeah, so I think I might actually like just pause on the Metal Gear franchise for a second, sit down and just like really relax and just like enjoy Mad Max. Like start that this week and then just kind of go into that like next week, because next week I'm having my tooth pulled, so I'm gonna be sat in the house for a whole week just doing nothing. Because it's like I took off that time and I'm pretty sure I have PTO to cover all that. And if not, I'll find out when my check hits. So, but I just don't feel like talking to higher up people sometimes. I'll be like, I can ask them, but it's like it has to happen anyway. So I'm not gonna sit here and rush to get back to work and talk on the phone when I'm having a tooth ripped out of my head and trying to use less pain medicine, and being on pain medicine and also trying to be on the phone and like help people out throughout the day might not be the best combination. Because I know when I start feeling relaxed, for one, you can hear it in my voice. I get very, very just like drawn out and like raspy and like it's just like a palpable difference. So one, there's that, and then 2, just like being lucid and like knowing that I'm at work and not like relaxing too much and saying something I shouldn't, because that's honestly something I'm terrified of. Like I think I'll be fine. Well, actually, I don't know, because it's like weed's one thing, but like pain medication. It's like, I don't know, it's just like different with like medical shit. That shit hits you different. Medical grade weed hits you different. You can't just treat that shit like regular weed. Come on, bro. but yeah, so I think I might end up and do that and just like crush Mad Max, because it's like I want a shooter as well. So it's like I'm enjoying Metal Gear Revengeance, but it took me further away from what I really want, which is to play a shooter. And it's like Metal Gear Solid is a shooter, you know, like the main stories. But it's like a very slow, methodical shooter. So I'm like, what if I just get that itch out fully, you know, Mad Max. Am I saying the right name? Or I'm sorry, Max Payne 3. Because it's like you just can't get more shooter than that. The slow-mo, all of it. So I'm really fucking excited for the next few months where I get to sit back and just like play games and save money, because it's gonna be a blast, dude. It's gonna be a blast. If it's anything like when I sat down and played Mass Effect 3, I'm gonna have a good time, because it's like just being in a different world and like, I don't know. I started to kind of see myself differently after I played Mass Effect 3. It was just so frowned upon in our house, because like the same-sex couples and Christianity, that just does not mix. So it was just always this thing I kind of like built up in my head. It's just like just, I don't know. It's like this totem pole of sin, I guess, in my head. It's like, oh, like we would get like bulletins of like games to not check out, or like movies and shit. Sometimes they're like, oh, guys, we can't see the golden compass. It's got ties to atheism in it, and it references it. What's another one? Harry Potter, obviously. Potter, bro. And how evil it was, and how J.R.R. Tolkien... What the fuck did I... and just, like, how it wasn't... Or how she, like, conferred with actual witches and shit. So... I mean, honestly, looking back, though, that was just, like, hella publicity for that woman. I think probably doing that probably just got every little Christian homeschool kid, and they didn't have to be homeschooled, probably homeschool kid, just super interested in that. If they happen to, you know, like, fall away from the faith later in their life or question it at all. Because I know for me, as soon as I turned 18, I was still living with my parents. That was, like, a big deal for me. I sat in my room and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Harry Potter and I'm gonna tell them about it. I'm just gonna do it. And they're like, okay. Oh, you about to go? Okay, she's waiting on me. Cool. Alright. But yeah, that was like a big day for me. I remember I was in my room, had this little laptop, you know. I remember the laptop because I did a lot of research before I got it. And I just remember it had like really good like playback quality. It was like 4K and shit. It just stood out. And I remember it stood out because my sister was there for some reason, or she saw it at some point and she was like, holy shit, how is that so clear? Because she never does research, doesn't really care about technology and shit like that. So whenever I'm buying something, I'm like, fun. So you mean I get to do research for however many hours to see what this product does and how I can use it and the features and all that stuff, and what am I going to ultimately use it for, and how do I want it to look and function? Like, that is my shit, dude. I'll do that all day for something. I've been looking at mics and stuff and like streaming setups recently, so it's like I've just been enjoying the process of just like looking it up and like how to like, I don't know, maybe turn what I'm doing into something even more interesting than what it is, I guess, to myself. Because, like, yeah, I would love to stream myself playing these games, but ultimately, I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. One, I don't think my internet's really strong enough to really stream like that. I don't have a computer powerful enough, so it's going to be just, like, chugging along no matter what. So it's like, I'm just, like, thinking of ways to downsize, really get it done, keep it going. Alright, not keep it going, just get it started. Because, like, nothing's happening right now. So I may try to, like, just, like, set up, like, a little, like, phone stream. Where it's just, like, me and you looking at the screen. Oh, a little open. No. Yeah, I can't do that. But back in the day, maybe. Come on. Damn, bro. I fucking hate this room. Bro. Everybody and their fucking mom is driving this room for me. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe that I'll have to stream on Twitch. Ultimately, I want to stream on YouTube. I think is where I would like to be more. But to stream on YouTube, I have to have 50 followers, and then I can do that. So it's just not really an option right now. That sounds insane to me. If I can make it to 50 followers, I think I'll be set. I think if I can make it to 50 followers, this will feel like a success in my brain. Because it's like I want to like, I don't know, if it's anything I'm doing, it's going to be like a community-based thing. Like, I want to have like a Discord or something where I can just like chat with people who are like-minded and interested in what I'm interested in. So, I've been like looking for someone to like have what I'm looking for, and no one has it. So it's like, maybe I can build it. Or maybe that's me telling me I need to do what I want to do. So I don't know, it seems stupid to me, I guess, now not to try. It seems like an asinine thing to not try. Because it's like, no matter what, I'm gonna feel some sort of type of pain in this world, right? Like, it's always going to suck a little bit in some areas, you know? And it's like, in some ways we can actually even choose it. And I feel in this way, with it being like a genuine like thing that I'm always wanted to do. I didn't necessarily have the words for it, but like talk show type stuff has just always interested me, and like wordplay and like good conversations and arguments, just like people conversing, and conversation has always been like a real, it's interest, just love. It's probably another like step down as to why I love music so much, because it's just like you and that person in a lot of instances, if it's the song's made right, or it's like you seeing their vision. It's like this condensed vision of this person in this very minuscule part of their life, maybe. Or it could be everything. Music could be someone's everything, or it could just be something they do on the side, but it's just part of it. It's like watching a film from like an actual auteur who's like putting their heart and soul into something. It shows. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't get feelings from watching the Avengers, or generally I don't get feelings from watching Spider-Man do something, and he's like my favorite hero. But when Sam Raimi did it, he made that movie so him as well as Spider-Man. I feel like I'm just more so watching Sam Raimi, like just a little chunk of his mind. So I don't know, that's the difference in my head. I don't even know how the fuck I got on that conversation. I guess just thinking. I gotta go fuck. Kroger's just the easiest place. Walmart would technically be cheaper, but cost of gas and this engine being all fucky right now might not be worth it, because it's just like a further drive. So yeah, gotta be prepared to also do for food next week. Honestly, I need to start thinking about that now. Oh. Sorry, going up a hill right there. I was in 4th. I'll see if that actually I hope to God that picks it up. It's actually been doing, so the phone microphone has been doing a pretty good job of like picking up the car sound, honestly. So where the fuck was I? But yeah, it just kind of like misfired there for a second, because it's like I was giving it steady gas and forth, and normally that'd be fine, but it's just like less power now, so I gotta be extra careful. Or maybe I won't, and I'll fix it. So yeah, the more I think about this, dude, I think I really, really, really want to play Mad Max. I think what I want to do is stop the Metal Gear for a minute, play Mad Max, and then after Mad Max, figure out what to do. Or swap in between, if I feel like doing that along the way. And then I do want to record it. I want to record it in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, I'm not going to treat it like an actual Let's Play, because what the hell is that? I'm not that. But if I happen to want to speak and there's like a game on, then why not just like go live, put on the game, you know, you guys see the screen or whatever, or whoever I say you guys, it sounds so presumptuous. You inanimate audience, or just me, most likely just watching it. It's like I need to make sure it like records it at least, because it's like that's the point of this. It's, so I have a record of this. So I want to make sure it at least can like record to YouTube. So I don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure Twitch will just save it. So as long as it's saved somewhere. And if I have like kids down the road, or like adopted kids, not legally, but just like, you know, I use like pick up youngins. They start calling you honking. Before you know it, they're like updating you on their life type shit. I don't know if that happens to other people. It can. I know that shit away. If I continue to remain mentally stable, I think, which I am now, hopefully lot more of that stuff, and I won't feel weird about it. When someone is just like looking at me for advice on something, and I won't feel so stupid to give it to them. Because it's like if they're asking me for advice, that means that they want your advice. They're not humoring you generally. No one really does that. I see now. So, yeah. I don't know why. I would just be so sure back in the day. Anytime I got a compliment, I'd be like, alright, why are you saying that? Like, what the fuck do you want? What do you want out of this? Why are you complimenting my hair? Why are you looking at my smile? Whatever. Which now my smile's all probably fucked up. Bruh. I used to get so many compliments on my smile. I've been so afraid to smile, I guess, for several years. I don't know. And it's like I've chipped my teeth. My smile's just not what it used to be. It's just a bit more unique now. But I mean, I think ultimately I'd probably like to get that fixed up. So fucking bad by all of the things I do. I'm fucking recording over here. I'm so ADHD, bro, when there's music involved. If I know a song, I'm sorry, I may not be there the second that starts. Because you know what game I play when I'm bored? Guess the song in a playlist of like 800 songs right now. How does this work? Basically the song comes on. The sooner I guess it, the better. I hate this road. Oh shit. Sorry. I was not prepared for someone to be nice. Wow. Someone let me through. Normally they don't do that, so. Alright, so I'm at fucking Kroger now. Ooh, what if I just fuck around and bring you guys into Kroger with me? Would that be insane? Would that be insane right now? I had the thought, so maybe I gotta do it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Alright, I don't need too much, so this should be pretty fast. I mean, like, ultimately, what the fuck am I gonna bring you guys in there for? Do you hear me, like, shop? Everybody knows what that sounds like, so. I don't know. Oh, you're looking for my phone. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna do that. That sounds so fucking corny. I'm not that lame, I swear.